Hello, thanks for joining us once again at the GTG store in Fenton. I'm Eddie and this is our GTG video blog in which I'll show you all the new releases for this week. First off, we're going to do two video blogs this week because we've also got the special edition of Duelist Revolution coming in for Yu-Gi-Oh! That'll be tomorrow. So as soon as that comes in, we'll crack open a couple of packs and have a look at the goodies and show off the promo cards that you can expect to find in there. First off though, this week's releases are excellent. We've got board games, a kind of card game, a TCG release for the World of Warcraft game, which is highly anticipated since its relaunch, and of course Flames of War. So I'll start with that now. Flames of War, new tabletop to us, but not a new game by any stretch of the imagination, been out quite a while. We've just taken on the role of stockist for this product, and we've got tanks, jeeps, artillery, little soldiers, Germans, British troops running around killing the Hun, and you can get it in store. It's not going to be on the website for quite a while because there's an awful lot of work to do on War Machine, but this will follow up close after, and of course there'll be discounts on the website. So if you're a Flames of War fan and you're not local to the store, we will put it on the website eventually. Local boys and girls, do come into the shop and take a look at it. There'll be a rule book here for you to have a gander off, and I know we've got some of the players who are quite prepared to come in and run some tabletop sessions and show you all how it transpires. So Flames of War, World War II action for your table. Next off, this is a precursor to a release that's coming out either the end of this week or more than likely next week for Legend of the Five Rings. And if you remember a few video blogs ago, I mentioned that we'd done a spotlight event on Legend of the Five Rings. Went down very well. This is the Battle of Kyuden Tenbo. I think I've pronounced that correctly. There you go. And I believe this contains pre-built decks, two of them, with all the rules, etc., to get your teeth into playing Legend of the Five Rings. It's not a daunting game, but it does have, I think, a little bit more complexity than, say, Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh! When it comes to the strategy. It's a very brutal game that is very unforgiving on mistakes. If you attack and you attack badly, you'll lose the whole thing. So Battle of Kyuden Tenbo, if you want to come and see Legend of the Five Rings, we do have the class decks in, or faction decks as well. Moving on, all the stuff that's coming in now is exceptionally exciting. I'm going to start with one that I haven't played yet, but I guarantee I'm going to crack it open as soon as this video blog is done. I'm going to drag Stevie Boy down and get him to play it. This is Deathangel. Okay, Deathangel is the latest thing from Fantasy Flight. Got the light reflecting on there, with the Games Workshop license. This is a card game, but not a trading card game, and it's based on the Space Hulk theme. So it looks like you're going to lay out your Space Hulk and use cards throughout it to create the environment. Couldn't tell you it's any good, but my good friend Nick at Asdevium has played this already and said it's excellent, and I'll certainly be giving you a review perhaps on the Duelist Revolution video blog. So this is in stock now. I'm going to hazard a guess at 20 quid at the price because it's a silverline game, so it won't break the bank if you want to get hold of that. Still on the Games Workshop theme, let me just move all these Death Angels. This is a big RPG release. This is Deathwatch. Okay, so Deathwatch is now in stock. We ran some demo games of this, courtesy of Booch, our resident god of GMing Deathwatch, it seems. He was the only guy who was up for the challenge, and he had a great crowd. It really went down well. Essentially, you play a Space Marine, and you're going around and kill pretty much everything you come into contact with. It's a nice thick tome. I'm not sure of the price, but if it's less than £40, I'll eat my underwear. That tends to be the case with these. Well, I did look through it, and it's lovely glossy art as usual, as you would expect. It's good stock, you know. It's heavy. Again, it's a very good sign of something's quality if it's heavy, you know. So girls with great personality, take note. You are quality. The other big exciting thing is World of Warcraft. We've got the latest expansion right here, right now. It's called Icecrown. It's the final part of the Scourge War block, or the Wrath of the Lich King block. And I think this will bring to a close everything that Upper Deck Entertainment did, and will then launch into what Cryptozoic are going to do with the game. So let's take a look at it. This is the box. There you go. Just to prove we have a nice juicy box in stock. These will be available from Wednesday. There's no problem with selling them on Wednesday. So boys and girls who are coming up to do D&D, I know we've got some tabletop guys coming Wednesday. If you want to try this, if you want to get a class deck, then give it a go. Scourge War Booster, shall we see what's in the pack? See how we go? Nice thing about these, you get lots of cards. I think there's 19 per pack, and the retail price is below that of Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh, where Cryptozoic working very hard to ensure that people get back into the game and feel that they're getting value for money. I'm not going to show you the common stuff because it would just take too long because there's so many. So I'll cut straight to the uncommons, and there we go, a card called Plague Eruptor. I'll get right in there, and I'll read out what it says for you. A Scourge hero is required, so there's obviously a new set of heroes come out. It's a zombie, and when this ally is dealt non-fatal damage, destroy it. If you do, it deals that much nature damage to each opposing hero and ally, so it's an AoE ally. Primal Taming, this is for hunters and shamans. Get that in there, see that? Attached to target ally or weapon. Ongoing. Attached target has -X attack, where X is the highest cost among hunter and shaman allies you control. Nice. Mark of Undeath. Okay, see that? Now we've been really lacking in Death Knight stuff, but it's coming out in force now. It's an ability. Attached to target friendly non-token ally, so you can't stick it on your ghouls. Ongoing. When attached ally is destroyed, put a 3/3 ghoul ally token into play. When attached ally is destroyed, put this ability from its owner's graveyard into play. Attached to target non-friendly token. So basically it's a ghoul generator. You can now create ghouls once your allies bite the dust without using the abilities that you leave on the table. Okay, another uncommon. This is the Alchemist Finkelstein. He's of the Argent Crusade reputation, so you normally use these in conjunction with the same factions. His ability, I'll just show you the picture first. There you go. Is for 1 mana, land, resource, whatever, discard a unique card, draw a card. So if you've got a unique card, you can discard it. I don't know how cool that's going to be. Not particularly great. Okay, I got myself a look card, but I don't think it's going to be one of the good ones. Paint Bomb. Attached to target ally and name a class. Ongoing. Allies and attached allies party that have that class, and lose all other classes. So no idea how that's going to be useful. But it's a loot card. I would suspect it's crap. There you go. It's certainly not a mount. Then we've got the rare, so that was obviously the addition to the rare, which is cool. The rare is Power Infusion. A discipline hero is required. It's ongoing, and at the start of your turn, this is for priests by the way, at the start of your turn add a haste counter, and for each haste counter you pay 1 resource less to play your first card each turn. So there you go. It just gets cheaper and cheaper as you go. The rest are commons. Instant Poison, 1 for the rogues, Cold Bones, Frost Resistance, Pet. Pet. Your hero has Frost Resistance, there you go, that's what it is. A pet that gives you a particular resistance. You'll probably see more of that. And the final one is Mark of Life, which is for druids. Attached ally has +2/+2 and Mend 1, so a step up from the +2/+2 that's in the druid class deck. There you go, Mark of Life. So there you go, Scourge have come to a close with this particular expansion. I believe it's going to sell out very fast. We've got 2 boxes that should be available this week. I don't think they're going to be around that long, so do come down quickly. We're open on Wednesday, I'll be open on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, this week's events. Wednesday, some of the boys are coming down and play Flames of War, and we also have our guys who meet up to discuss Yu-Gi-Oh and try out some strategies, and of course we have D&D encounters on a Wednesday too. Thursday I'm just opening the day to pick up some deliveries. The light will be on, you can drop in, grab a cup of tea, and I'll be here to chat with you. And if you want to play some games, I'm sure I can break out a deck or two. On Friday we have Friday Night Magic, which pretty much takes over the business as a whole, as loads of guys and girls come down to play silly card games. On Saturday, Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, so the best of the best on a Saturday come down. And Saturday evening it gets a little bit more mellow with some board games played, perhaps a role play, and certainly the guys will be playing Warhammer or Blood Bowl. Sunday is the slightly more hardcore Sunday tournament for Magic the Gathering, and if you watch our forum or go onto our Bringing Back Gaming to Stoke-on-Trent, I'm going to have to change that name, Facebook page, you can see all the bits that are going to be coming up over the next few weeks, including the spotlight evenings on a Wednesday. That's it for now. Thanks for watching the video, and bear in mind that this week there will be a second video, and that will be dedicated to Duelist Revolution, but if I get anything else new in, I'll pop it on that vid. Thanks, bye for now.